Careful.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
So do you want to like pose and stuff like?
Yes. Memento Mori, meaning, remember, you must die. The one certainty of life, but we often forget that suffering also plays a role in the life we must choose to live fully. This short film will discuss topics of mental health, depression, emotional abuse, bullying, and thrifting. My goal here is to turn my emotions outward by alchemizing them into physical or digital renderings. I can now say that through processing my feelings about being emotionally abused, I have begun to heal some of the sadness and desire to understand. Why me? And what did I do wrong? Learning that I will never understand, and I hope I never become a person who harms people in the way they harmed me. My life has truly been about learning how to healthily process trauma. Whether it was crafting as an inpatient as a 5-year-old with leukemia, or creating 2 magazines to process feelings I had repressed, I have always transformed my pain into art. In this case, this whole tattoo experience and video that you're watching now has been about processing emotional abuse and bullying over the course of my life. I decided to take my power back this year, specifically by using my voice. Digging deep through my trauma, I started to find wounds that I had packed away for a later date. Well, it turned out that later date was January 2025. The first wound I needed to deal with was familial. After sending my aunt a strongly worded message at the beginning of the year, I started to really think about what had caused me to get to this point of breaking down, and asking myself, who am I? And what is it that I want to say? And what is the story that I want to leave behind with my life? My friend Noemi also agreed to help me process this whole reincarnation and alchemizing my pain, and help me transform it into a tattoo, which is how I ended up here, getting the 3 wise monkeys tattooed on my sternum. Each monkey, Mizaru, see no evil, Kikazaru, hear no evil, and Iwazaru, speak no evil. I was ready to move on from the past, to get rid of the evil that was making me wonder who I am, and away from people that didn't want me to shine. Slightly.
It's like you don't feel anything. I just feel as though you're rubbing my arm. And then
It's hard to tell.
I think even if you were to, you could even move this one like lower to match this one.
That's true.
To match this one.
It's
Because this one, if you move this one like slightly
this one's a
lower.
bit higher than
Okay.
So
Because if you move it higher, then the smoke won't like look nice, I think.
yeah.
You know?
And so I bring this one lower.
Yeah, just like a little,
Like, yeah. You're right. Oh, it sucks because like I love those 2 together.
Yeah.
It's just this one.
You mean, so you would bring it in like this, or
No,
or higher,
just
higher?
higher.
Okay, yeah, I
Just
get
a
that.
little bit higher.
Yeah, 100%.
Because those 2 are like perfect to
Yeah.
me. It's just
This,
yeah. I can even maybe put it a little bit wider, like a tiny bit, like a millimeter, and then a little bit higher, just to leave some space for the smoke there.
yeah. We cheat a little.
Okay.
Your space is this is your space.
Actually, this is my space and this is my colleague's space, but for today it's mine.
No, it's still it's like I see it.
Okay, but mine like half of this. Just,
I need your hand steady.
yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Oh no.
Careful.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Feel no pain.
No pain.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's rinse this.
High five,
Rinse this
guys.
out.
Have fun, have fun.
Havana. You want some of that?
I'm good.
Oh yeah, take it like a champ.
Have fun. I just walked around.
Text me.
Oh my god, you text me. You're okay.
Yeah. It's okay?
We'll see.
Okay. I'll start with like a small one, just to ease you into it. Okay, here we go. It's okay? Yeah. It's not fun, but
Oh, and it wasn't. It's not like crazy. I was expecting like lightning, maybe towards the middle. I think the last. Oh yeah, I got my tattoo in October for the
which one?
the mask. The
Oh yeah,
the mask.
yeah, because it was Halloween flashing.
Yes. I have it filmed. I never like I.
Oh,
was
really?
yeah, I have the whole thing filmed. I was supposed to put it on, but then I got like really like, oh, no one watches my videos. What's the point?
Oh, I get that so much. Like I had a full-on depressive episode. Like, I was talking to you about it.
Yeah.
But now I feel better. I feel like it's, I don't know, something unlocked, and I was like, okay, I'm done with this.
Yeah, exactly. Like fuck thinking about other people. I need to create for myself.
Yeah, and then I don't know. It felt like January 89th, and then I was like, okay, I'm done with January. Like, fuck it, let's make this my year.
No, literally.
And some shit. Like, I don't know. I felt like I was in like a art block, and it passed for some reason. I don't know, something in retrograde or something.
I don't know what it was, but January was just like rough.
And it was long.
Oh.
I don't know. Yeah, the first few days of January, it was the worst, I think.
The same thing for me. Because we had like a really rough month before that too.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, like the last couple months of 2024 were like, what the hell is happening?
Let's be honest, like 2024 was like the worst year so far. Even like,
yeah, it was worse than
COVID.
yeah, no, literally. But for some reason, like I felt like something like cleansed.
Yeah, same. I don't know how it happened, because like I was literally rotting in bed for a little while. So like something clicked, and I was like, okay, I'm done with this. Let's be active. And
no, exactly. It was just, but I definitely had like a crazy mental breakdown. But like for the first time in a really long time, like, and it was because I actually felt like okay and safe to like cry and let it out.
Mm-hmm.
And it was actually wild because the last time I had that was 2021, I think.
Okay.
Where I like sorry,
That's
really
okay.
cried.
I'm sorry, but that was wrong.
Really cried? Like,
Yeah, like
you haven't cried since then?
I cried for my cat when she got like sick and we had to get her surgery, and I was afraid for her, but like let out like a really like deep like painful cry.
Yeah.
It had been a while because like
I guess I'm just a crier.
I am a crier too, but like actually maybe no, I was like really like I repressed my emotions so much like because I couldn't handle anything,
Yeah.
Like I really couldn't like I wasn't in spaces to like process crying or have the time because like if I stopped
like a little numb when I turned 30. I had like this big existential crisis, like about like a lot of my identity, actually, like my orientation, like sexual orientation, like my relationship to my gender, what are my goals, like what's
like you're like, oh shit, this is a new decade, like what's happening, what am I doing?
I feel like when you're like society has pushed that at 30 you must have your shit together and it's no longer you have a plan. It's like you have the life, you know.
Yeah,
Like
exactly. And it's like that's not what exists for millennials at all.
no, no, not at all. And it's like accepting, like it's sort of a grief. I think the
Yeah.
grieving process of like it's not gonna be what my parents expected of me. Um, but I have to accept that like if you like your life, it's good enough, and then what comes like to add is even better, and like just practice gratitude a bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Like being worth it, because I think with like
instead of being in the wanting stage
just be
forever.
like, what do I actually have?
Exactly.
I think because I think that's what happens. It's like you don't ever actually learn to appreciate what you have, and you're always wanting more,
Mm-hmm.
and you're still trying to like fill in whatever like emptiness you have.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you keep going without any self reflection, you'll just keep
Yeah.
like going and going and going until there's like
Aimlessly to
yeah.
have more and more of whatever. But yeah.
'Cause I have a friend who I met in university, and she's turning like 40, or she's already 40,
Okay.
and she was talking about how like yeah, I don't even know like why I'm working so hard, like what am I working towards, like, and I was like yeah, I mean when we were in university our goal was like just to get the 9 to 5. It's just but like that's not
But the goal is just
to be safe and happy and
yeah.
healthy and
And
like
to
live
have
life.
yeah, and to have good relationships and yeah,
And
I
have
don't know,
fun
yeah,
and like actually see the people you like, you know, like you
yeah.
spend most of your day with like people you hate, like
Yeah,
at
no,
a nine
that
to
doesn't make
five, you
sense.
know.
That's why I'm like, I can't see myself having another job, even if this job brings me like not a good stability and like a lot of stress. I mean, I much prefer this than
I'd rather be
having
stressed
to.
for myself
Yeah,
than for like the goal of someone else. Like,
exactly. Alright, so I'll just do this smoke for now. I really need to oil my my wheels because starting to they bug me.
this tattoo was also to help me understand how I had become so invisible and lost my strong voice. How my suffering seemed not only invisible, but became normalized as something that I should get used to. To feel unheard and unseen and having no one to speak out for you really shines a light on how abuse steals so much of your identity. For me, it was my voice. Because what's the point of speaking if you are made to believe that you are always over exaggerating, or that you're the problem for actually believing that you don't deserve the way that other people treat you? You can do. I'm just if you want.
No, but it's just I wanted to put this here.
Oh, sure.
And so you can adjust it. Just I don't want to stain your pants because they're cute.
Thank
Thanks. Perfection. Here we go. Okay. My nails always get stuck. So annoying. Okay, I'm just gonna put some Vaseline and do like a first baby line. Ready?
Baby line, sure.
Baby line here. Baby. Beautiful.
What's it called? Basically, just what the tattoo means.
Yeah.
So we talked about the hear no evil, see no evil, speak no
Uh-huh.
evil, and then you went and I kind of just showed you the monkey statues at first, or like just
Yeah.
the concept,
Uh-huh.
and then you like took it to a whole new level with the macaques and also like the
Yeah.
sauna, which was so cool, and just basically like I guess just
Well, I feel like it's like an important subject matter. and I'm really like my whole approach with tattooing is from like an empathetic point of view, and I feel like as I progressed in my not many years of tattooing, but still, like it's been almost 6 years now.
That's a lot of time.
And it's a lot of people I like directly impacted on, and like it's so weird to realize that like I feel like tattooing is also really a experience and making people safe
And
because they're already in a vulnerable place like physically.
yes.
So it's all about trust and yeah, creating a safe space for them to be just like present with their body and like I don't know. It's almost it's not for like it's en français on dit c'est pas pour rien que we call it tattoo. It brings a like a some kind of like positive energy.
Yes. And a reclamation of your body as well.
Also, and I think like with something like that was like a negative thing in your life, and you make something like beautiful out of it. In psychology, we call it I don't know why I said we, but they call it sublimation. And so I think it's like super positive to be able to transform like a negative experience into like creative, something beautiful, something that makes you feel good.
I actually talked about this with my art therapist yesterday because
Nice.
like because something that keeps coming up is like as I'm trying to be more creative, there's a lot of like I keep calling them landmines
Okay.
of like of negative thoughts or negative emotions that like pop up from like I guess similar patterns of like going in to sketch something and then something someone said to me will like literally resonate in my head and it's just like from my head to my hand the disconnection is severed or the connection is severed and all I'm thinking about is that negativity as I'm trying to draw and then the what's it called the invisible audience like takes the forefront you know and she helped by basically getting me uh, to kind of like create a timeline of like the way I was feeling or like the different aspects of me as an artist
Yeah.
and to just be able to like and she made me realize that in every situation where like when I had cancer like when I was dealing with anything I always end up going like super duper far into like creative stuff and how like for me to alchemize like the negative things that are happening like being creative is like the healthy outlet you know
Exactly.
and I never like it was never a thing where like
It's not a conscious thing.
no not even it's just like okay I need to get my mind off of what's happening I'm going to be creative which is how my magazine started and content creation and everything you know just to because if I don't turn it into something then it just stays stuck in my head
And then I know, and comes the like dysfunction,
yes
like the paralysis.
oh my gosh yes yeah
Yeah, I know that very well.
yeah the decision paralysis and yeah to like now to like have like art therapy and to kind of uh I guess process everything or at least begin to process stuff makes me realize oh wait I am actually an artist you know in the sense of
the
like
imposter syndrome
oh yeah no imposter syndrome is insane
like I went to art school just to like for me it was just a way to legitimize like my art practice and even then over there I felt like a fraud because I was the only one like that didn't go to cégep in arts like because I was from like a theater background and
oh theater
yeah
that's so cool
and yeah I come from like acting whatever it was another era of my life
oh we definitely need to make a play then
and that's why I wanted to dress up as a pinup
yes
and everything
let's
like
yeah
I really dig like dressing up
I have to show you the so next week it's my cat's 2-year birthday,
Oh.
and I want to we did a photo shoot last year
Okay.
with them as like little clowns,
Oh
but
my
it was like
God.
very thrown together. But this time I wanted to make a paper moon, you know, like those big
Oh,
paper.
yeah.
So I want to make one of those and like get them little like gem collars to like
Oh my God,
yeah.
that's so cute.
So that's the plan, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe I could continue to use the paper moon for like our photo shoot eventually.
For sure.
That'd be so fun.
So vintage.
Yes.
But yeah, so even then over there, I felt like a fraud because, um, yeah, I wasn't like, I didn't learn the same thing as everyone, so I had to like catch up. And even after that, I felt like I didn't belong, and like for a long time, and like when I found tattooing, um, it took me a while to just even be open to that world, just because like I was still getting tattooed, but I felt like I was too sensitive for that world.
Oh, because I guess the
Well, back then the
yeah.
apprenticeships and everything, you had to be someone else's bitch or something, and like that I didn't want to see. It's just me being a little bit OCD.
If we're putting do not buys on our thrifting, please don't let me buy any mugs
Okay.
or kitchen stuff.
Oh, okay.
Please.
Otherwise, you'll get reprimanded.
No, I just have no space.
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually wanted to like look for skirts as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Like most of the time I don't have the patience to go to look through clothing anymore.
Really? Why?
I don't know.
Is the trying on part that annoys you? Yeah, same.
And I always assume my butt's a bit smaller than it is.
Yeah, me too. Like it's like, oh, I can fit in
This
that shirt.
extra small
Yeah.
shirt will totally fit. It's
Yeah,
like, wait, you have boobs.
Yeah.
This is not fair. So many shirts that I've had to just let go. It's a gift and a curse. You know?
Mm-hmm. I really want to get the reduction though. Yeah. But it's
Does
like,
it cause a lot of pain for you?
yeah, like in my neck, it's like I'm used to it. It's just I know it's gonna be like worse and worse as I grow old, and like I saw my grandma just struggle with it, like
really?
as she aged, yeah. And so like I know what's coming for me. It's just yeah, I guess.
No, it makes sense.
And I thought it's just like it was producing like a lot of cysts on the
No,
ovaries.
it looks like cysts because the eggs just kind of like are stuck in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for explaining it to me.
Actually, one of my like a mutual on Instagram explained it to me because I was like,
No way.
Yeah.
You had that and you like didn't really know about it?
they never told me what it was. Like I didn't even get diagnosed with it until like a doctor actually did an ultrasound, or like a intravaginal ultrasound,
Yeah.
to actually see what, like to look
What
at
it
the
was.
Yeah.
And it's like not too inflamed, so I'm happy. So I put the shit in the back here. Hell yeah!
It looks
we're
so-
done.
It looks so nice and
Oh, and on the other side.
Sure.
Oh, you can remove the little napkin.
The little red faces make it look so badass.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a kick mover
Mm-hmm.
to it.